Well, earlier today, I was on this 3D software. I used to create 3D models and animations, and it's kind of fun. I do it for a hobby. Um, more, maybe I get good at it and can actually do something with it. But I was building a house. I had the floors and the walls done and the ceiling on there, and I was furnishing it. And I decided to go ahead and check my doors. I got these doors that open and close with little sliders, you know, and I take them out, make sure everything's working good. And notice my front door was swinging outwards. I was thinking that ain't right, because here at the house, my door pulls, swings in. And I was sitting there playing with it, and the more I thought about it, I thought, well, why does my door swing inwards? Because it seemed like an outward door would be more secure. So I done some research on it, done searched on it, and basically I found pros and cons. And the pros for an outward swinging door is more weather resistant against strong winds, heavy rains, more hurricane resistant. Provides you with an added layer of protection, easy to secure against unwanted entries. Inward swinging doors are easier for burglars to force open. Outward swinging door, they can't really force it open. Now, you got these, an outward swinging door, your hinge pins would be on the outside. Now, years ago, that would be a concern because, pull the pin out, take the door off. But nowadays, they have non-removable pins or pins that you can only take out when the door is open. So, it's fairly safe now. Um, and that also adds, outward swinging door to add safer for escape. So if you was in a fire and the fire was around your door handle and you couldn't unlock it or turn the handle, you could bash it open and get out. With the inward door, you couldn't do that. It'd be way too hard. You didn't need an axe. So sounds like pretty good pros there for an outward swinging door. So why don't we do it? A lot of countries I've seen, a lot of other countries do have outward swinging doors. And even southern Florida, it's a building code to where you have to have an outward swinging door. Imagine the hurricanes for them. Some of the cons, though, for an outward swinging door for an exterior. Now, all indoor doors are inward swinging doors, which makes sense. You don't want to be opening a door out into a hallway when somebody's walking by. That would not be good. So, all in room doors, bathroom doors, all are inward swinging. But outward, exterior doors, the cons for having one would be, well, if you live in an area where there's heavy snowfall and you have a porch with no roof on it, a lot of snow could get in there and block you opening the door. They also couldn't install a storm screen door. Now, I was thinking, you could put a screen door on the inside. You just have an inward opening, and that should be all right. You can open it, and then you can open your front door. The biggest con I see is that, somebody comes up, knocks on your door, and you're standing really close to it, and you open the door real fast, you smack them in the face. That's not good. But I imagine you'd only get them that way once, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I mean, people will get used to it, you would think. Residential doors on houses and apartments do not open outwards, mainly in the United States. But business doors do. It's an OSHA rule. All business doors must open in the direction of exit travel. This is in case, safe exit in case of fire or other emergencies. So why don't our homes do that, Like I'm saying, it'd be safer. The only thing I can see is maybe, an inward swinging door would be easier for the police to kick in, to get inside, or a burglar. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I'd rather have an outward swinging door. Thinking if it's a fire, I want it the best way, best possibility of me getting out.
Higher step control.
That's about it. Now, I want to tell you about
Don't
the
overthink.
3D software I was talking about was Dash 3D, which I'll put a link in case anybody wants to check it out. It's a free software. You can buy some additive stuff, figures, buildings. They got all kinds of. There's all kinds of stuff you can have. It's amazing. It really is. Um, I do it to keep busy, but um, a year from this past February, a year ago, my youngest son died. He was 21. He was autistic. My sunshine left. I called him my sunshine because I be having a bad day. I look at him, he's smiling, it brightens my day. And so I keep busy. It's just I can only handle dwelling on that so much. If I just sit around, that's all I think about. So I got to keep busy. Um, and Dash 3D really helps with that.